I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey, everybody, thanks for joining me on today's video, and I want to talk today about style, right? And you say, Tone, aren't all classic cars stylish? And I say, yes, I think most of them really are, but take a minute and think about British luxury and style. When we talk about that, we think about Rolls-Royce, Bentley, Range Rover, MGs, Triumphs, like so many British cars were just fabulous in style. And so a lot of times when I drive these kind of cars, people say, Tone, that's a beautiful car, but they don't really know why it's a beautiful car. And I want to point out some of that stuff as we walk around. We're going to check out the quality of the paint on here. It's super important. And the level of restoration, because that, my friend, is why some cars are worth more than others. And that's why some cars appreciate more than others. And then don't forget too, getting in on the ground floor of a car that's price point is really low compared to what some collector cars are selling for. They all started out down there. Don't miss that boat. All right, so back to style that I want to talk about for just a moment, please. For instance, like look how long this fender is, right? That's really long for a small sports car. The way the doors are cut out, these over top, right, to accent the wheel and tire combination. This cool vent here that's cast into an MGA, right? Wire wheels, those are real knockoff wire wheels with real replica Michelins that would have come from the factory during that time. And the reason I point that out is because that wheel and tire setup, by the time you buy wheels, tires, spinners, adapters, all that stuff, is $4,000. Paint can be $10,000 to $20,000. We can add up this thing here, and basically what will happen is by the time you're done getting this car, you'll get the car itself free. You say, Tone, how do I get a free car? You say, okay, let me explain that to you. When you do all of this restoration work, you still have to buy a car to restore. That's going to cost you in between $10,000 and $20,000 because you want to make sure that you get a car that's not a rust bucket that costs you $150,000 to restore. This is what we have here. We have a car that's a beautiful car. You saw the pictures underneath, and it's fabulous. But before we go any farther, we have all of this cool stainless. We have these driving lights here. They're removable if you don't love them. The grille. This is a cool feature too, because this is when from even some of the early models of these MGs, right? MG TDs and TFs and what have you. Well, you put the crank in here and you crank start the car, which was really cool. They kept that in there as a cool looking feature, throwback to the heyday, all right? Lastly, the signal red paint. I want to give you a quick paint lesson, and the paint lesson is this: don't look at the paint, look in the paint. You say, Tone, what does that even mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Well, here's what I'm talking about. Look at the lights in the paint. Look at the ceiling in the paint. Look in the paint, not at the paint. And also, too, check and see how you can read these letters. So nice and crisp. Every word, everything in there. And that, my friends, is what really shiny paint looks like and why we do the video. Okay, so we have two types of clients who do business with us here. Ones who just want a cool car to drive once in a while, weekends, drive to work, go to a winery, stuff like that. Love that. And then there's people that want to add another layer to that, is maybe go to a car show, maybe go to a Cars and Coffee and things like that. Some cars are not restored enough to go to a show like that, open up the compartments and whatever, and be able to show that off. This car does not fall in that bracket. Let me tell you why. When you look underneath here, the detail, the level of detail of restoration in here is super, super nice, right? So the engine block painted the correct colors with the correct riveted on decals. All of the plates inside here restored, redone. Normally people would just spray bomb everything black, but this is satin black, this is gloss red, this is gloss black, this is silver. That over there is cast gray. Those are silver like they're supposed to be. You can see all the new wiring in here too, right? Because these cars were known for not being the most reliable cars in the world, so somebody has done the right thing and they've got rid of all of the things that would cause those kinds of problems, and that's what we have here. So now we have a beautifully restored car with an original generator in it, the original style engine, all of the detail in here done. So if you went to a car show, you could be super proud to show it off. All right, so this is a true British sports car because of the style. Like if you were riding an SUV behind here, you were looking at that dash and how cool that is with the speaker grille there, the cool gauges and the banjo style steering wheel. But it's also a functional car, right? So if you look under here, you can see how detailed the restoration is. New chrome bumpers, chrome overriders, tag light, even the tag light's working. You say, Tone, the tag light's working. Why do you even talk about that? Well, because 99.999, that doesn't work because it's a lot of work to fix it. Why? Well, because you got to find out why it doesn't work and rewire the car. Go through their carpet, lift out the seats, go through all this stuff. Somebody's done all of that stuff for you, and that's why this is such a great car. Then you throw in this stuff here. Look, side windows in case you get caught in the weather. It's got a convertible top right there as well. It also has a tonneau cover that clips around the top in there, so you don't have to put the top on. So let's say you want to wait for the weekend. It goes right on there, has a zipper in the middle. You can either be one passenger or just fold it behind the seat for two passengers, leaving it in the car. All detailed. There's a spare tire in here. Throw some soft luggage in. And then this is kind of cool. This is our check over sheet that we do, where we go through all the checks to make sure that all of that stuff's working for you so that when you get it, it's turnkey and ready to go. All right, so when you walk up this shot here, right, you're looking at the car, it just makes you smile. Like, this is a very, very good looking car. It just is. It's just not like a regular MG midget, which is not a bad car. I like those as well. However, the style of this car is significantly different. But you're not going to spend a lot of your time walking up to the car. You're going to spend most of your time in the car, and that's what we want to talk about. All right, so you're getting in here, and I like to point out that I'm 6'1", and I have a lot of room in here. So somebody who's tall and big can drive these cars. And they fit right. The shifter itself is cool because it's short and it's really a tight style shifter. Neat stuff, like here's the horn. All right, the banjo steering wheel, 120 mile an hour speedometer, 7,000 RPM tach, water and oil, okay, and fuel. Right, this is 1959 that we're talking about here. This car is very advanced for its time. Full array of Jaeger gauges. This is my favorite thing about classic cars, this mirror. The simple fact is you can't get a modern car today with a mirror mounted here, which is a bummer because it is just so cool. And then you got the triple chrome plated brass windshield. So these windshields started out as brass, then they were chrome plated, and these have uprights, and the windows go in here as well. So you have all that there. You got a light here, and now this does not have a radio in it. So a radio can be done a couple different ways. One, they sell an old school radio that looks stock, right? But it has digital guts inside. Or if you don't want to mess up the dash at all, we can also get a hidden sound system that you can stream the music from your phone from. So you have a couple of options there to throw some speakers in, get some tunes, and do kind of that stuff. But don't forget too, it's got a heating system, it's got wipers, it's got turn signals, it's got gauges. It's like a modernized car of the 50s, right? That you could go for a long weekend away and have a really good time. So today's modern cars, you know, these were the ones push button pull start that started the whole thing. Today's modern cars all have that. This had it back then. You just turn the key on and pull this. Fires right up, got a sport exhaust. Doing a country road drive. Man, we could be in England right now. I don't even want to pretend to do a horrible British accent because I don't want to butcher my across the pond friends with that terribleness. Anyway, so like, why do you buy a car like this? Because it handles well, it sounds good, it feels good, it makes you smile like this right here. And just like, listen to it. This is one solid restored car. You can just tell the difference between a bucket of bolts that's all rusty and whatever, and somebody put a ton of money into a car, and now you get the benefit from that. So why do you buy one of these cars? Well, because they make you smile is why you buy one of these cars. Why do you enjoy it? Well, because it's just so different, man. It's like a connection between you and the car and the road and this cool steering wheel. I'm not even sure if I want a stereo in the car yet. Maybe later on I'd probably get one. But like, I'm driving and I'm winding through these curves and I realize that this is a British sports car. The steering is tight. Those Michelins are nice that are on there. The wires look so cool. The spinner's spinning. The chrome looks good. I don't know if you're having as much fun as I am, but I'm having a great time. Downshifting. And I'm enjoying this country ride. And unfortunately, we're quickly gaining on those pedestrian vehicles in front of us. But anyway, if you wanted a cool car, there is no doubt that this right here, you can tell from the ride, it is cool. Anyway, if you don't mind, hit the thumbs up down below. That helps get our message out. I really appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel. We got new stuff coming out all the time. And don't forget to share it with your friends. They might see something there they like as well. And I will see you on the next drive. I told you this car is a lot of fun to drive, man. It just is. You wheel down the road in these cars and people, first off, go crazy because this is amongst other supermodels in the showroom, but outside of here on the road, people have not seen anything like it. It is style. It is great color combinations. It's a beautiful restoration, right? That banjo steering wheel and the gauges and these wire wheels with the correct tires that are on there, the chrome and stainless, the detail under the hood, the top and side curtains, the tonneau cover. I'm rambling and rambling and rambling, all this stuff. I just like to share that with you because we restore cars all the time and we know what it costs to do that. This is a fabulous buy on a fabulous car. You need to find a way to get it in your garage.